Steve, good morning. Steve, welcome to Comto. I'm glad you could join us.
Thank you, Colonel.
Introduce yourself to us.
Well, I'm Steve Shewmaker. I'm president of Cubic Transportation Systems in San Diego, California. I'm also an executive vice president of the Cubic Corporation board. And I've got a couple of things going on the side, too. I was appointed by Governor Brown to sit on the board of the 22nd District Agricultural Association in San Diego. And as part of that, I'm then part of the Don Diego Foundation, which is something that I'd love to do. Don Diego, we raise money for kids who want to go into the agricultural business. So we supply them college degrees.
Do you have a background in agriculture?
No, not at all, sir.
So why that?
Just it was an appointment by Governor Brown to ostensibly manage the fairgrounds and the racetrack, but we've got a lot more than just agricultural stuff going through. Our fairgrounds, it has the fourth largest fair in North America, but we have exhibits, we have shows all the time, horse shows and things like that, but I don't know anything about agriculture myself.
But you enjoy it?
I enjoy it, yeah.
Great. Oh, connection to Comto. How did you get in our family?
Oh, it was Julie approached me in a restaurant in San Diego 15 or 20 years ago.
So it was all over it. Yeah.
Twisted my arm.
Yeah.
And before you know it, we were donating money, and it's been a labor of love, our relationship with Comto. We as you know, we strongly support it.
Oh, you do?
And we have for years. And I think it's a great organization. I love the fact this year we have an intern, working at Cubic in our IT department. She's such a, it's good to see young, bright kids.
Have you met with her?
I have. Yeah, first day on the job, she came into my office and sat down and told me what she wanted to go do and how she was going to go do it. And she said, "This girl's in charge." So.
Freddie Fuller works for you. What's your connection with Freddie?
We hired Freddie, I don't know how many years ago now, but Freddie is in our Washington office, and he does a great job representing us at Comto and APTA, and he also handles the client relationships with here in Atlanta with MARTA and Washington, D.C., and some other places as well.
This is not part of the interview, Steve. I got to tell you that when Freddie said he wanted to get Cubic involved, he took it personally, and all summer long he worked hard to get Alicia out there with you. Yeah. And the first day on the job, he flew out to have lunch with her.
Yeah.
And so that kind of personal thing make it special. So I know we're on camera, but Freddie is special to us, and I hope it's the same to you.
He is absolutely.
Good. So that's a paid political announcement from Freddie. Let's talk about the future. What does Cubic look like down the road?
Well, currently our revenue at Cubic Transportation Systems is over $600 million a year, which is number one in our business in the industry. We have mostly been in the fare collection business, but we've had a couple of acquisitions recently. We bought a company that's in the real-time passenger information business. We started a company from scratch called Urban Insights, and Urban Insights is for lack of a better way of describing it, it's a big data arm for mass transit. There's a lot of data gets produced from our systems. And this data needs to be synthesized and put in a usable format for our clients themselves. So we started that business and actually located it in Washington, D.C.
Oh, in D.C. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Then we bought another business that puts us in the concrete transportation business. It's a company called Intelligent Traffic Management Systems, and they do along the freeway, and there's an emergency. We do the signage for that. We control all that. We can control congestion in and out of the city. So we think that the combination of the big data company, the traffic management company, the passenger information company, and revenue collection all feed into our long-term strategy we call Next City.
Next City?
Yeah, making cities in the future, smart from a data point of view, and able to quickly change as things change within, even daily, as things change within their region. There's an accident on the freeway. How do you get the people off the freeway onto mass transit?
Turn the traffic around.
Exactly. So that's our long-term strategy.
Any connection between fuel efficiency and what you just described?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Of course, we will push people to go on mass transit and whenever we can, but we do recognize those people want to use their car. But what happens on that day when the car is not available to them?
Let me circle back to Alicia, the intern. Sure. When you're looking at that young folk, the young person that you want in your workforce, is that what you're looking for? I mean,
right.
Young, bright college students.
Oh, absolutely. I'm basically, I hope my bosses aren't listening to this, but I'm a lazy guy. I like to hire those young kids that are going to work all day and all night, and they're smarter than me.
Good.
And I see that in people like Alicia, and we also have intern relationships with the University of California, San Diego State University, a university in the UK, and a university in Australia as well. So we have an influx of young kids that come into our organization. You see a lot of them in the summertime.
Good.
And they're smart, they're bright, and they come up with ideas that, they come up with a lot of ideas. Some you can't use, but there's always a handful of ideas that you can put to use immediately.
Let me give you a personal
Sure.
thing. As we were working with Freddie and your staff, Travis and those guys, really good staff, really
Right.
corporate staff, so thank you. One last comment from you. I know you knew Julie well. Any personal thoughts about Julie before we leave?
Shocked. I was saddened when I heard of her passing. And Freddie was the one that broke the news to me that she only had a few weeks left to live. And I'm just damn sorry I didn't get the opportunity to say goodbye to her personally.
Well, this is a chance to say goodbye to her.
Goodbye, Julie.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.